Hey there, Saber friends. SpaceWindu here, showing you my latest lightsaber. This one's for Ben. This one used to be Jason's lightsaber, and Jason had to cancel his build. I think this is an Ultrasabers hilt, so if Jason ever wanted to, do that again, we could probably get this similar hilt. But Ben came along and picked up this lightsaber, so it actually kind of works in like the Legends universe where Jason drops the lightsaber and maybe Ben picks it up. So it's kind of the case here. This one is featuring the Plecter Labs Prizm 5.1 with the Neopixel, and Ben wanted the photon blade, so I made him this really cool photon blade with the custom saber shop photon tube and bullet tip with the drilled out tip. So there's some LEDs in the tip that may just make the blade, more full at the tip there. And this is the kill key right here, the red greebly right below the blade retention. Okay, so there's a little accent LED for the auxiliary button there, and you have the main button right up here. So you can see it's one of these custom saber shop metal buttons. This one has the belt clip right there and the vented pommel, which you can take off and get access to the R.I.C.E port. Now this is like a little speaker pod I made. Unfortunately, this being, I guess it's like an Ultrasabers, I thought this would be deep enough, or I'm sorry, wide enough for the 2-watt bass speaker. And even after drilling or sanding the sides of the 2-watt bass speaker, I couldn't get one to slide in here, so I made a little pod for the 3-watt 20mm speaker. It sounds pretty good. It's not as loud as the 2-watt, but I was thinking maybe in the future, like if I ever work on the Saber again for a repair or something, maybe I have some speakers on order that actually might fare better in this diameter. But anyway, the R.I.C.E port is right there, and you could actually pull this out a little bit. It's just on a little bit of loose wire there, and then you can just push it back in, and you have access to the SD card right there, and you don't really have to put the pommel. You don't really have to turn it that much to tighten it back up. One thing you do have to tighten up though is the blade retention when you insert the blade. This one has the 50/50 style Neopixel strips. There's 2 of them in here. There's over 128 LEDs per side. So the blade has over 250 pixel LEDs, and they all laid up in a sequence here. You have to tighten this blade retention screw so you don't have the blade coming out, and also there's like movement in the blade if this isn't fully tightened, because you have a component blade here, so you just have to fully tighten the blade retention. And then the activation switch, you get a nice photon green color. And of course, you can change the colors by hitting both the aux and the activation at the same time. And you'll cycle through like different versions of this photon blade. Really cool blaster effects. and you even get really nice reds with the green photon. Amazingly, that's pretty cool, and blaster effects come out really nicely on the red. Pretty crazy. And there are some greens where, like, when the yellow flash hits, amazing. And there was one font that Ben wanted with the like a really wild unstable blade. So let me just get there, show you guys what I did. And I put the unstable blade on Mad Cow's Hero. There's just some, 6 different fonts on here. Plecter Labs Prizm, really awesome board. Get to the next font by holding down the aux button for a second. Still not there. Okay, so this is Hero. I just, put the Luke Skywalker song in there. It's like the boot sound. So this should be unstable. I went through the R.I.C.E port that I just showed you, and then, plugged in to my computer, and you have access through the free program, Custom Saber Shop or Plecter Labs. And you'll see this one's like got a random thing where like it'll really dim out for a second at some points. I think you can tell. Oh yeah, the flash on clash with this green is sick. This is like an odd color green on camera. I'm looking at the view screen on the camera. It looks like a normal green, but in person there's like a peach core. This one's kind of crazy. You could just cycle through whatever colors you want to do, or go in and like tune your own colors with the R.I.C.E. That's really fun, actually. Like, there's a little color picker, and you can. That's a really nice gold. Wow, photon blade. And the flash on clay. You can just customize all that stuff, so that's cool. Alright, well, thanks for taking a look at this lightsaber. I'm going to be shipping this out to Ben pretty quickly so we can get it in time for an event. So thanks for taking a look at this video. And you can always put the kill key back in, even though the board will go to sleep after a couple minutes. You can also set that, but I always just put the kill key back in, and you're also going to charge through that port as well. And when you saw me take the blade out, you just want to pull straight out or push straight in on this type of connector. It's a really robust stereo type of connector, but it goes only one way. So you'll see, and then when you get the indentation of your blade retention, you'll be able to exactly see like where it lines up, and then it kind of just pops in, and then you just tighten your blade retention.